Hey, Michael, this is Paul McCord with Epic Charter, and I have been named your teacher for the remainder of the year, hopefully longer than that. I'm taking over Marilyn's job. She's a friend of mine. She'll be missed. What I have here is for you is your site that I made for you, and it's just kind of my way of communicating and my way of just kind of letting you know what you need to do. Okay. I want you to first off know that it's kind of from my end, we're not seeing any work since September. Okay. You're not in any trouble. Okay. That's kind of why I was called in, because I've handled situations like this before in the past, and so they brought me on it now. And in a nutshell, my job is to get you back on path and get you going. If you've been working, and there's a chance, if you've been doing outside work, or if you're in VOTEC or any of those things, just communicate, open up those lines of communications, get with me, let me know. We can get you the credit that you deserve for it. Okay. If you're working offline, what I'll need like documentation stuff I can put in folders, and we can work on that. Main thing is we open up the lines of communication. Okay. Now, as I go down through, what I have in here is just some basic information. There's a couple ways we can do things. Okay. What we're kind of talking about it with what I see is we're talking about credit recovery, is getting you as many credits as you can to get you closer to graduation. Okay. We have a month left in school. We have 2 months left after you re-enroll. Now I'm showing that you've actually re-enrolled, and that's a good thing. Okay, now my documents are a little bit iffy, but that's what I have so far, and we'll be checking on that. If you haven't, I can help you with that re-enrollment process and get you going. What re-enrollment does is it lets you go till June. Now we're looking for, in your courses, what we're looking to do really, and I misspelled island, but yeah, there's probably a lot of misspellings on here because I've been working really fast and trying to get all this done. But on here is you got your courses. Okay, now you got your some of them on here that you'll need to definitely work on. There's some of them that are easiest, like the health and the Oklahoma history course. Those are two easy ones that we can knock out. We can get those knocked out within the year. That way you wouldn't have to take them again next year. The work study one is what I'm going to need. I'm going to need some documentation that you've been working, and you'll need to work 60 hours this semester, and I'll need like a work schedule and signed by your boss, and get that to me. We can get you credit for that, and then what we'll do is we'll work on like a resume. We'll work on some other things, and if you and like I said, any of this stuff, if you've done it, just let me know and we'll get it documented. It's not documented as we speak. Here's your logins. Okay, some of these courses are only available in Study Island. I'm sorry. Some of these courses is only available in your core. Okay, Oklahoma history might be one of them. Okay, health might be one of them. The others we can definitely knock out in Study Island. That's the quickest way. Okay, the algebra, what we can do if you're struggling with algebra, and algebra 2 is kind of like that Mount Everest. It's that one that everyone just, once we get through that, we're done with math, and I can help you through that. Math is math. They want you doing math. They want you learning math, because we still got to take that ACT test. I'm still showing that you need to do that. We'll be taking that next year, and math is going to help you on that. Okay, but what we can do is we can back up, find a spot you can work at, and work forward from there. Okay, we'll work on ACT math, not necessarily algebra math. Okay, now all the stuff is in here is for you to help you out. Clever is like your login site. It's your login site. Okay, iExcel is a great way to go in that math. We can go for time. We can get that done. Your benchmarks, we're going to need to do that. Okay, Epic has some hurdles you got to jump through. ACT testing is one of them, and all this is just a benchmark. It's like that. You've taken it before, and we'll get you there. Okay, now. There's our contact information. Okay, there's our calendars. You're going to see some things in there like just some different things. Like you might see my son's birthday. His name's Paul also. You might see, you're not going to see much because we are definitely in lockdown. But you'll see Zoom session. But this is my calendar. So whenever we get you scheduled, you'll be on there. You can go back and verify it there. If you need help with math, my wife is the way to go. You kind of got like a 1-2 punch. Me and my wife. She's a really good math teacher. You might want her for that. Here's your information. I know sometimes some of the information you might need, I might have to go in there and add that. I will before we're all said and done. That would be like your poor parent portal information you can use to get in there. Okay. Now, with all that, whoa, look, I didn't even know that I have you done. That's great. That's awesome. Even closer than I thought. Okay. Yeah, but we'll get you going. Okay, we'll get you. If we have, like I said, we have until June. We can get you some credits knocked out. You do have some options here. Okay. For starters, I'm not even really sure if you're still involved in Epic or continuing it. And if that's the case, that's no big deal. If you've gone back to brick and mortar, we need to. That should have showed up If by some chance it didn't and weird things happen, just let me know where you're at in that. Okay, if you're going back next year, let me know where you're going. We can get that so they can access all the documents. As a junior, you will have had to close out those courses, so we got to get. That's why that documentation stuff is so important to give you credit for those. Okay, it's all good. As far as the end picture, the big picture, because your junior year is not really your important year. The important year is your senior year. Okay, is walking that stage, and it's still feasible. Okay, even if we didn't get any credits this year, it might be a little tough. What it would be like is if we didn't get any credits done, and that's still an option if you just wanted to, like, okay, this year was it was what it is. It's crazy, blah blah blah. Okay, we can come back next year. We can hit it. All those courses you have right here will be loaded back up. We can hit the ground running. We can move forward there. Okay, using some things like Study Island, IXL, stuff that shows up on my principals report, we can get you going. They call it fast tracking. I'm not a big fan of it, especially when it comes to math, but we can get you there. Okay, these courses, like I said, we'll knock them out one at a time. If we can get 2 or 3 of them done, there's really no reason you couldn't graduate from next year. Now, you would show up without the algebra and without the English. You're still going to show up as a junior, and it's because of those courses. EPIC doesn't look at school years. What they look at is they look at credits. And so we'll get those done next year, and they can reclassify you. They can reclassify you in October. Okay, it's all good. Like I said, you're not in any trouble. I'm here to help you out. I've been told to take care of you and make sure that your educational year is a good one. Okay, we'll get you back on path. Like I said, if you're not continuing with EPIC, let me know. If you're in brick and mortar, if you're going back to brick and mortar, let me know. Basically, just open up those lines so I can help you out. Now, if I don't hear from you, then what's going to happen? I mean, if you see you don't want to get back in contact with me, I understand. Okay, but what will happen is towards the end of May, you'll be withdrawn, and you just won't get any credit. And if you receive some information, or if it goes to a parent or something like that, if you're not living at home, that might be kind of a surprise. Just kind of give you a head up on that. Like I said, I'm showing you re-enroll, which is awesome. That means you're wanting to continue, and we can make that happen. Have a great day. We'll see you. Stay safe. I'm a little goofy. Get used to it. Okay, I'm your teacher. Have a great day. Bye.